And the three actresses I can remember who did these movie roles, I actually like them. They are beautiful and everything, and they're really talented at acting. But at the end of the day, for one, granted, you got to pay your bills and stuff like that. So yeah, you could. And there's a lot of Hollywood male actors, even more specifically white actors, legendary, not legendary, but kind of legend because they've been in the business so long and they've done a lot of great things. They accept garbage ass roles, so I can't just like say, oh, they're just black people just trying to make a buck, whatever. Because we have Nicolas Cage, we have fucking Johnny Depp. The list can go on of these freaking actors just taking shitty roles just to get a paycheck. Cool, okay, understandable. But at the end of the day, that's a sad thing that like Tyler Perry did it. Who else did the other two or three movies I'm thinking of? But whatever, Tyler Perry did it. Diary of a Married
Black Woman.
No, not that. It was a Diary of It was Temptation, Diary of a Marriage Counselor.
Oh,
he did that movie. And then it was like 2 or 3 other movies. No Good Deeds. I mean, granted, she didn't cheat on anybody. There was a husband that cheated, whatever. But it was in the same kind of realm. So I mean, I guess let me take out No Good Deeds. And I forgot who directed that one, but. Anyway, I have Addiction with Todd Perry's on-screen wife in a lot of his early movies. That light-skinned chick, she was cheating on her husband with this Hispanic or white dude. Like, just 2 off the back in the last like 2 or 3 years. Never seen it.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, that was another Todd Perry movie where the wife of a black dude was cheating on her husband with a white dude. Well, the white dude was actually cheating on his wife with a black chick. Oh, so yeah, so both were married.
Okay.
And both were cheating on that
significant other.
Yeah, significant other. Except he found out in the movie that the child he thought was his was actually the white dude's child.
Damn.
Yeah, so she was sleeping with the boss man.
I think
while he was working for the construction company.
I did watch that. I forgot. It's so many damn Tyler Perry, which I commend him on that. Applaud for having a lot of movies with Tyler Perry, even though half of them are trash. Just having a lot of movies, it's way more movies than I have. Still, and it's actually some of them are still pretty good movies. Even the bad ones are still good movies. I'll give him that. Yeah. So and that's what I'm saying. Like you, black females when they get on. And yell at other black men. They want to also call Tyler Perry their savior. What's that dude that made The Butler? That gay dude that made The Butler and Empire. What's that gay dude? What is that?
I thought it was 2 gay dudes that did it.
I mean, but the main gay dude that everybody talks about, that dude that made The Butler and Lee Daniels.
Okay.
They want to like commend him, big ups to him and Tyler Perry. But at the end of the day, who the fuck? They're the one that's making the damn. They're writing these damn roles for you. They're writing this crap. Mm-hmm. They're selling these stories to. At the end of the day, you want to get mad at white guys for doing it, but they're selling to white guys, and white guys are buying it anyway and producing this shit. Yeah. So who the hell should you be really mad at? The white guys or the black guys that are making it in the first place?
Either way, I mean, a lot of stuff are reflecting a lot of people's experience.
Yeah, and exactly, and also, you can't get mad at them because some of these and I'm not saying all, but some of these black females are actually, this shit is being taken out from real life. And people may say, oh, these guys are exaggerating because those, like Addiction and Diary of a Marriage Counselor and those other movies are just exaggerations.
They're not exaggerations.
They're not exaggerations for one, and I have examples of how it's not, especially you said the Family That Prays. Yeah. I have an example of one. Yesterday, the Breakfast Club had this episode, what is it? They have this thing called Ask Angela Yee. She gives you advice and stuff like that. This freaking black female, she doesn't even deserve to be called a female at all. She's just a piece of shit. Complete piece of shit. This chick had she's married to this dude. She had I think she said she had 3 kids. She had 3 kids, 2 of which are to her ex boyfriend or whatever. Now, you may think, like, oh, that's fine. She probably moved on from that guy and married this other. No. She is still married to this dude and freaking still smashing her ex, still in love with her ex, and the husband currently doesn't know that those 2 kids are not even his.
Yeah, and this stuff happened on a regular. I mean, there's quite a few dudes out here who got wives and children who the children is not even theirs.
Exactly. And I don't want to insult my mom or anything like that, but I'm pretty sure, but I want to still get I don't know. It's so many things. I'm not trying to insult my mom at all, but it's just so many things that nowadays I'm just so untrustworthy of. It's just scary as fuck. Granted, everyone says me and my dad look exactly alike. I don't see it, but everybody in the world. But at the same time, how much I spend my entire life, even currently, around my dad. Of course, you're gonna eventually look like the people. My adopted sister looks similar to my mom and dad. She's not related to us blood at all. So of course that's gonna happen eventually. You look like your pets sometimes. You're not the same species.
Sometimes you looking like your pets.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. And another example, there was this old ass episode of Divorce Court or something like that, and this old dude. Both his kids were like, hey, we want to get a blood test because we don't think we know all these lies about our mom, and that's not exactly how it was. But anyway, long story short, it turns out that the dad that they thought that was their dad for years, he's not even their dad, and the mom doesn't even know who the fuck their damn dad is. She's not even sure if the two brothers and sister, the brother and sister, are even fully related. They could have different fathers, and they have a damn dad, regular dad, like.
And the sad thing about it is the fact that the woman knew the entire time.
She knew it the entire time.
She acted surprised when that shit came out, but the fact that they know the entire time.
Oh, she wasn't surprised when the shit came out. She was just like,
so she knew the entire time.
Yeah, she was like just basically like biting her nails, or like, this happened. Yeah. And starting over again, but this bitch is fucking like 60-something years old.
Yeah.
Her kid. Or not 60. Well, I'll say late 50s, early 60s. Her damn kids are like in their early 30s, middle 20s.
Yeah, but and things in cases like that, people think like, what? See, that all adds to, the image of black women in America. All that adds to that. You factor all that together. The young dudes be like, I'm not too sure when you're dating black girls. Like, they do this, they do that. They don't respect you. They think they can, Roger got this whole black girl right. Like, they're like, no, we're not gonna date them. Most of them we're not gonna date them. The thing is that they'd be a liability. So a lot of dudes are thinking economic-wise, they'd be a liability now.
Yeah, and like you said the other day with the whole kids are a liability. Mm-hmm. The other day you'll possibly have liabilities who aren't technically should be your liability because they're from another dude. Mm-hmm. Now, I'm not saying we're not saying all black people do this. At the same time, even other races of females do the same thing. Yeah, but we're saying from our personal experiences and stuff like that, and for what we see on TV as well, and what is being put out there on the internet, it's a handsome amount of people, females that's doing that out there. And then also, the last thing we're going to say is going to be kind of a shout out to Charlamagne the God. Just like he told a lot of white people to denounce the white devils and crap like that, black females denounce the pieces of shit black females that are, denounce them, call them out, push them out of the black race or something like that.
And quit supporting that. And in fact, if you want to actually, I say get on the whole, say that black girls rock, be a better woman. Be the type of woman that black men always say we want from you. Wear your natural hair, be feminine. Like black men are not chasing other ethnicities because they not because they look better, it's because they act better and take better care of themselves. They a lot of race of women, a lot of them have their own natural hair, mm-hmm. and they take better care of themselves and they're more feminine. Mm-hmm. That is what we want for black women, but black women don't want to, concur with that with black men. They tell you got to accept this for this and that. Like, you destroying yourself, and you want us to accept you destroying yourself?
Exactly. At the end of the day, I love all walks of life of females, as long as they look good to my taste. And I have a various amount of taste. The taste I don't have for is former penises. That's what I don't have a taste for. Mm-hmm. And I don't have a taste for females that have vaginas, that always have vaginas, but act like dudes regardless. That's what I don't have a taste for.
Me either. We don't like masculinizing females, yo. That shit is not cute at all. And women who think they can just go out and be little girls and throw their vaginas all over the place and talking about a good man got to accept me and the children. Like, why is it that another man got to raise another man's child? Like, y'all should have the mindset of a man as a real man when he raises his own children. But y'all ain't not holding a dude responsible because y'all having children by dudes y'all really don't like, who really in the end you don't even want the children.
And a good female wouldn't do exactly what you just said. A good female would keep her legs closed. And granted, accidents happen. I understand 100%. And you may have a religious thing that says, hey, we can't abort this kid. Understandable too. But at the end of the day, whenever I screw up, something like that, I try my very best to make up tenfold for whatever I screwed up. To make sure it never happens again. Or even if it does happen again, it happens in better terms. And I can rebound from it faster. And that's what I do.
So, all I gotta say is, black women right now, y'all got a long way to go to straighten up your image, because the average black man, whether they gonna admit to this or not, they see you as low totem pole. Now, if you see a bunch of dudes that's messing with you, they only messing with you with one thing: easy sex, because everybody knows it's easy to get sex from you. That's common knowledge.
Yeah, and that's funny, ironic. Never mind. We're done.